shot. Good board.
Ooh.
Oh, that was me. That's my.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Houston, Texas, the site for the Pelicans. He is a runaway train. The power forward Zion Williamson looking to come off the rails and lead his team to victory as they game plan for the task ahead at Toyota Center. Pelicans, Rockets, coming up next. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. Daniels out there with Russell, and it's Williams at the 5. And for the Rockets, Thompson is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Smith. Then there's Whitmore. Two of the elite teams in the Western Conference, Greg. Does this game take on a playoff atmosphere?
Well, certainly a tune-up for the playoffs, whether they admit it or not. But these are the games players definitely get up for. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Thompson outside. Tipped away and stolen by Williamson. To the middle. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not much you're going to do with Zion that close.
Thompson with it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston ball.
Pass to Whitmore. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And if you look at the box score from the game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
Once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Pass to Williamson. It's deflected. Here's Whitmore. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Whitmore.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Outside, Russell. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Williams with the block, and he gets it back. Thompson. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Remain. Houston ball.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. From outside the arc, and Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Whitmore's got 5 now.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
And here is Ingram. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
That's their first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
Now here's Ingram. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. That's tipped. Inside, here's Smith. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 4. And it's denied. Thompson outside. Right wing. And some nice passing there by Houston. They get it again. Fades and shoots. Basket counts.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. This is it to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Over Whitmore. Out of hand on it.
And he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Here we are, Greg, getting to the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart in your sleep schedule and recovery.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
For them, once again.
Picked off in midair. The pass to Smith. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Williamson. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis. And again, unable to change momentum here. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So it's the Pelicans now, trailing by 10. Pass to Daniel. Floats it up for Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
One thing Zion's learning to do is just set better screens. It's so effective for the offense.
Thompson with it. Williams picks him up.
Pelicans foul. Mark Williams. Second personal foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possessions. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
That free throw good from Thompson. New Orleans making a switch here. Simonovic is checked in. Both good from the line that time. And here are the Pelicans now. It's a 10-point game. He kicks to Daniels. 6 to shoot. And no good. Smith with the defensive effort.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Green taking his time here. And it's Russell with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 10. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Thompson. Daniels dishes to Williamson. Back to Daniels. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Green missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in.
On the court.
Here's Thompson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And that one drops. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Daniels. The step-back jumper is good.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Now, here's Green. He has 7 over Hawkins, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Green's got 9.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog, is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night here. Jackson is checked in for Brandon Ingram. That free throw good from Daniels. Rockets leading by 9. Harper the pass to Bryant. Knocks it loose. Here's Jackson. Some solid defense from Bryant.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
It's good. 7 points in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the Pelicans making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Stolen away. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Bradshaw. Off target with his 3. Rockets leading by 7. Pass to Bryant. Pass to Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Grimes, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The pass to Hawkins. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Rockets lead by 9. New Orleans has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Bradshaw. Over Boozer. Eason grabs the board.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Kicks to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Boozer. Over Hawkins. Boozer no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harper against Hawkins. Passes it to Grimes. And here's Hawkins. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Porter outside. No good that time. Pelicans trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
A 3 off the inbound. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Down low, Bradshaw and Boozer with the block. And there's the pass to Eason. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And I think this is the strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Pelicans trail by 5. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Grimes passes to Hawkins. From deep three-point land. Boozer with the rebound. Here's Harper. And the layup's good off the glass. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Hawkins shot good. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The Pelicans 24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Pelicans trailed by 5. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Ingram is out there with Williams. Then there's Hawkins. Then it's Daniels, and it's Jackson at the small forward position.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
And that one falls for Ingram. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Out to Smith. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pelicans trail by 3. Now Hawkins. A 24-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's Ingram following the score by Houston. Outside Williams. Oh, that's blocked. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If I'm closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jackson. Rockets with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here is Hawkins. He has 7. Here's Ingram. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
So hard to contest Ingram with his length and the way he releases high on that jumper.
Here's Whitmore. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the inside. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Ingram.
And gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
The drive by Thompson. Good work there as it goes. Thompson's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Right side Jackson. With the break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. 5th best, the Rockets.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
First one falls for him. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for New Orleans. And so Jackson nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Ingram against Smith. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Williamson is checked in for Jackson. Houston leading by 9. Green with the ball.
That's Green.
He's got 13, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Green against Russell. It's stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. Goes up, and he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Oh, explosive energy from Green off the steal. Running the floor like no one can stop him from getting to his shot.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now here's Ingram. 10 points for him.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Smith the pass to Thompson. From beyond the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Russell against Green. Pass to Daniels. Clock at 6. Here's Ingram. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. And Green gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Russell kicks to Daniels. And Thompson sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Here's Ingram. Offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Thompson inside the line. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 9 points.
Yeah, right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
And so it's Houston with it. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Green on the money from 12 feet away. Green's got 8 here in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
There's Russell with the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Russell plays with such great change of pace and deceiving the defense right there. Got the D out of position.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Rockets leading by 6. Green bounce pass. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Ingram. Now Whitmore.
Out of bounds.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Here's Whitmore. He's got 11. Smith. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You look at Jalen Green. He's really been playing well.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Pelicans trail by 8. Outside, Russell dishes to Williams. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Eason's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. They are just killing them on the interior.
To the paint from the low block. And it's Russell missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 14. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. Inside. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 23 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Eason against Ingram. It's blocked. Williamson with the block.
Forceful rejection coming over there from Zion. You got to be careful if he's lurking.
And here is Ingram. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Clock at 4. Looking to end the run. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Thompson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 12. Daniels with it. He's got 7. Now, here is Russell. Banked in off the glass.
Timeout.
Russell's got 7 points.
That's nice coordination as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Boozer, he's checked in for Smith. Bryant comes in for Thompson. And it's Harper in for Jalen Green.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Ingram. 16 points for him. Another one falls for New Orleans.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
High post, Bryant. Nothing on the board. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. It's a 10-point game. Now Eason. Some solid defense from Ingram. And the Pelicans shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Houston leading by 10. Here's Eason. The Rockets with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Bryant. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Russell looking around. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Pelicans shooting for the game at 42%.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. He'll be at the free throw line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
That free throw missing.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker.
And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Jackson comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Hawkins subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. He hits the second from the line. Rockets leading by 7. Harper up top. He has 6. Outside Porter. Pass to Boozer. And they call an illegal screen here. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Here's Simonovic. He had 10 points in the win against Memphis. Williamson kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes, guarded by Porter. It's blocked.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the dunk by Eason.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Hawkins. Outside for Jackson. Over Bryant. Kept alive. Ripped away. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Simonovic. There's the pass to Hawkins. Pass to Simonovic. Over Eason. That one's good. Simonovic.
The assist.
8 seconds left now here in the second. From deep, Bryant. The shot, no good. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jalen Green. He had 23 points, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first half performance. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Whitmore is out there with Smith. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Green. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Russell. Thompson inside. He's covered by Daniels.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. For Houston, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 7. Got a piece of it.
And hard work on the glass once again, guys. And they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here is Russell. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. For the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Whitmore. There's the dish to Smith. There's the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how about the strength from the young fella? Smith Jr. able to take contact and finish through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Pelicans making a switch here.
At the line for your Rockets, Jabari Smith.
Second overall pick in 2022. Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Now, here is Russell. 12 points for him. That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Daniels.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Jalen Green shooting. That's on D'Angelo Russell. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green.
Pelicans trail by 13. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shot from the wing. It's not going to go for him.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Thompson outside. Five to shoot. Shoots from the line. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And here are the Rockets. They're on a 12-3 run. Passes to Thompson. Trying his luck from deep. Another miss by Houston. Pelicans trail by 13. Up top, Russell. Guarded by Green. To the inside. Bradshaw. That one falls.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Now the pass to Green. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Smith. He's got 11. Cloak loose. Ingram with it. Now Smith defending. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Ingram.
Well, the defense has to do a better job, but when Brandon Ingram is on the break, those strides, man, he takes up a lot of ground.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Thompson. Williams passes to Russell. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pelicans trail by 9. In the corner, it's Ingram. Russell against Green. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And D'Angelo needs just a little sliver of space to let that rip.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
To the left wing. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Ingram. And that one's good, Whitmore. And the Pelicans with possession here. 8-point game. Ingram passes to Williams. And here's Daniels. 10 points for him. Over Thompson. Daniels, no good. Here's Smith. Missed inside. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Daniels. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
That free throw good from Daniels. Rockets leading by 5. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Thompson. He's guarded by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Whitmore. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. And that one's good. Daniels.
The assist goes to D'Angelo Russell.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Boozer, he's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Pelicans. Jackson's checked in. Hawkins against Green. Williams kicks to Hawkins. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hawkins has got 9. Houston in the lead. Here's Green. Williams with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Harper in for Thompson. Harper against Hawkins. Pass to Green. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Whitmore. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Williamson with it. He has 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. In second, the Rockets.
They've been playing great lockdown defense over the past month. They close out on shooters extremely well and do not allow easy looks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Williamson. Ryan is checked in for Houston. Kevin Porter comes in for Jalen Green. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Harper kicks to Bryant. Here's Boozer, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
5th team foul.
For Houston, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Boozer. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Boozer. New Orleans making a switch here. Simonovic is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pelicans trail by 4. Hawkins passes to Williamson. Here's Simonovic. He kicks to Williamson. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
We've seen Zion play that point forward very, very well. He's very adept at distributing.
And here's Harper from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Harper's got 9.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Ryan against Jackson. And he gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harper kicks to Porter. Pass to Eason. Fades away. Rebounded by Jackson.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
At the teardrop. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 14 points.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here is Hawkins. The Rockets making the shot. Jackson down low. Bryant's there. Jackson misses. Outside Harper. Kicks it to Boozer. Up top, Eason. Covered by Williamson. Eason's shot is good.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Williamson.
Showing the versatility with the floater. Williamson sees where the D's coming from and able to adapt.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Jackson against Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. Harper, no good.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And that one's good, Williamson.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the pass to Bryant.
2 minutes.
And it's Boozer that time, and the assist by Bryant. Boozer's got 5 now. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 5. Pass to Jackson. 1:39 left to play here in the third. Over Bryant. Jackson misses.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Bryant. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Looking to get back on track here. And he lays it up and in. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Williamson against Eason. Over Williamson. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Grimes. He has yet to score. Pass to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
2 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Bryant. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Puts up a deep 3. And that one is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets ahead. They're up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The Pelicans, 85.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Daniels. He's out there with Hawkins. Williams is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Simonovic in at the 4. Now here's Ingram. After Jalen Green's miss, Ingram passes to Hawkins. Back to Ingram. Passes it to Hawkins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Hawkins.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Hawkins. And so Hawkins drills both of them. Houston in the lead. Green passes to Easton. And it's blocked. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Thompson. To take the lead. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now here's Ingram after Jalen Green's miss. Now Daniels. And the rejection by Smith.
How about the reach and reaction by Smith Jr. to get his hand up and just disrupt that play?
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. It's Whitmore, top of the key. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Williams kicks to Daniels. Goes back up. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. The Rockets trail. Here's Eason. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
The pass to Simonovic. Right side, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Count it, good. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
That's what you want to work for, a high percentage look from deep.
It's tipped. Daniels with it. He's against Green. Daniels, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Ingram. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
There's Green with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Green's got 30 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Russell's checked in. Thompson against Russell. Thompson with the bucket.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now, here is Russell. It's Ingram on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. Williams, that's good.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Thompson with the bucket.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Russell inside. He's covered by Thompson.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Man, Smith Jr. fun to watch, especially when he's rising up for these highlight reel slams.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the score by Houston. Hawkins. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. Driving inside. And the layup is good. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Russell missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Russell following the score by Houston. Ingram finds Russell. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram against Smith. Pass to Daniel. 5 on the clock. Will it go? And the jumper is on the mark. Daniels has got 4 points this quarter.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Here's Whitmore. It's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Hawkins against Thompson. Here is Hawkins. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Thompson slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. That one good for 2.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Whitmore. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans.
First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jabari Smith.
Free throw drop for Smith. Pelicans trail by 9. The drive by Russell. Misses from close range.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Green. Shoots it up. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Now here's Williams. And here's Ingram. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution.
Take a break.
Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Both free throws, good for Ingram. Rockets leading by 9. Green with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 36.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Into the lane. Kicks it out to Williamson. Now Daniels. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Brandon Ingram. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. Thompson.
No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Russell, no luck. Thompson surveying the floor. Passes it to Smith. Houston moving it around. And it's Whitmore missing. Pelicans trailed by 11. Now the pass to Daniels. Outside Williams. Ingram outside. 18 feet out. Good. Nothing but net. Ingram's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Whitmore. Green against Russell. Green bounce pass. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. No good from outside. The Pelicans shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Up again.
On offense, Zion never really is going to relax. He's focused on making an impact whatever way he can on every possession.
Green against Russell. 14 feet away, and they pick up 2. Green's got 38 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. Harper, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Hawkins is checked in. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Smith. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Ingram. Passes it to Daniels. Good D by Thompson. Rockets leading by 8. Outside Harper. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. The shot. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram right side. Over Whitmore. Almost, but it rolls out. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hawkins against Harper. The pass to Thompson. Over Daniels. He squares up and sinks it.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence in their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.